Hiya. Let's open a portal. Call in our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages. Ooh. Nick here. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. Wow. As soon as I went to open this portal, I had the raven down before. The energy shifted and it started getting a little bit weird. And you know when you get almost that vertigo, like, all right, we're going in and out here. I got that straight away. So this message is going to be quite intense, I think. So they asked me to put a flame between myself and the camera today, a single flame. I do have my other two off to the side here, so I have my 3 flames. But they asked me to specifically put the red flame between myself and the camera. So we're going to just put that one there for now, and it's going to stay on camera. Don't know why. All right. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today because I've been called, guided, led, persuaded to do an OPHIUCHUS reading. Now, OPHIUCHUS may or may not resonate with everybody, but for me it's intriguing, so I want to explore. Being a Sagittarius, traditionally, it resonates with me being a 13th constellation. Now, it's a serpent bearer and it has the rod of Asclepius on it. Now, where I was born, the hospital where I was born overseas, it had the rod of Asclepius in its coat of arms on the hospital. So something has always intrigued me about Chiron for a start, but also about the number 13 is... Oh, I'm sitting, my skirt's caught under the chair. It's intrigued me. So I'm just going to explore. I'm not sure even if this is something I'm going to do regularly, but I want to explore this space. I'm curious just to see what comes through. So I've used my own personal carb. And we're going to be reading for OPHIUCHUS and see what comes out in this portal. Okay. End of November to around about December 18th, 17th, 18th. So I'm bang smack in the middle of that. So we're going to have a look. Now, interestingly, OPHIUCHUS doesn't have its own house. So it's apparently the alchemist of the zodiac, if it was to be included in the zodiac officially, because it's not got its own house, which means it incorporates all. However, it is ruled by Mars. Just putting it out there. Now we have Mars going conjunct with Mercury the end of this month. We got a lot of things coming up in March, and I keep getting the M. It's very specific for this month. We have Mercury, we have Mars, we have Marbon, sorry, on the 22nd of March. We have a lot of things going on in March in the southern hemisphere, which is our autumn equinox. Okay, let's get into the read. I'm going to do the cacao cup first. Now, I haven't had a cacao for a little over a week. It's been really busy, so I've had quite a few cups this morning in preparation to do some more reads after. So I might be pinging a little bit and I might be a bit distracted and all over the place, but Spirit likes it like that sometimes because it gets my own brain out of the way and allows them to come through quicker and easier without me thinking, okay, we've got Vikings coming up straight away. We also have the fir tree, so I may be talking to somebody who lives in Winterland, as in I'm interpreting Winterland as in somewhere where it snows and gets icy, and maybe Viking ancestors. They're showing me the pineal gland as well. So somebody is unlocking another layer, or their pineal gland is extremely active at the moment. Tapping it. They're telling me you're tapping into your roots and your ancestry. This is a very earthy. All right, they're telling me it's not coming from celestial realms, this particular message. It's coming from earth, as in it's coming from inner earth, which is your, they're telling me it's your roots, your ancestry. This message in particular is coming up, not from the higher realms, but from the places where your feet have been before, your lineage, your bloodline. Thank you, Spirit. All right, they're just showing me inner earth, which to me is your roots. Thank you, ancestry. Something is being birthed, and I'm also seeing, all right, the big horns where they used to blow, and now they're telling me that's a warning. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, this is coming through as a Sumerian. All right, so OPHIUCHUS was removed from the zodiac in Babylonian times because they wanted a nice, neat 12 calendar system, the 12-7. So if you research your 12-7, the significance of those particular numbers. 13, they didn't want. Now 13 is significant of the divine feminine. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, we just got, I felt like I just had a whole wave, like an army of spirit coming behind me. Then there's not one. So we're talking to somebody now. The number 7's come up here. It's very significant for somebody. You may be born on the 7th. I'm just going to pull these out randomly as they come in. It may not make sense, but I actually want this to flow better. We have the letter T as well. Okay. Now I am talking to a divine feminine, or somebody who is tapping into the divine feminine energy. Thank you. Maybe exploring. You could be a masculine energy yourself, but tapping into the divine feminine stories, histories. All right, we're unprogramming. Thank you, Spirit. If I am talking to a masculine, they're unprogramming and actually rising in their feminine energy, which is balancing the divine feminine within. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from, not that many. Okay. I'm not going to take reversals now. I'm not going to take reversals. Quite simply because I have no idea whether I put them in the right way now. I may on a different deck, but this deck I'm not. Thank you, Spirit. We're having that one. 3 of Wands. Okay. All right, we're planning where we're going next and who we're taking with us. Somebody is also working with the power of 3, they're telling me. All right, there's new lands to explore. Now, I do like the ships that are out at sea. Oh, do I need to move that camera just a touch? So you can see whether it stays or not. I don't know. Oh, we're going sideways. That's all right. Who are we taking with us? This is time to connect, plan, collaborate. Thank you, Spirit, on the roof. We've got the wind coming in. Okay, so they're telling me the wind will be behind your sails and it's all go. Thank you, Spirit. That feels very thick. Is that only one card? The Fool. We're definitely off on a new journey now. This is We have new things growing. They're just showing me, they're specifically showing me the leaves growing. Now, if you don't know me, I throw tradition out the window and I pull through what spirit and visualization and intuition is telling me in this particular portal for this read. So they're telling me you're ready to embark on your new journey because the leaves are there ready to sprout. We have the dead leaves fallen off on the other tree. We've done the shadow work. And now it's just a case of going to find the new growth. Where are you planting your seeds? Where are you going to plant your feet, they're telling me. I don't read it like that normally. All right, I like this. We have the Hierophant. So this is your traditional spiritual practice. They're telling me in this particular case, it's time to take a leap of faith away from tradition. Now, I know this is upright, but they're telling me because these have come out together, maybe I'm talking to somebody who needs to take a leap of faith away from tradition. All right, can I have some clarifying cards firstly on the Hierophant? That one wanted to just flip over straight away. Four of Swords. Mentally exhausted and your foundation has been rocked. All right. Overthinking as well. They're telling me don't overthink it. Bring it into balance. Okay, so this is your Saggy card here. All right, am I talking, if I am talking to a Saggy here, this may be a little bit overwhelming to think about, but yeah, alchemy. I read this as an alchemy card because it's got all your elements tied together there. Only on this particular deck, it's all tied in a very balanced energy. Be a little bit more patient with yourself as this unfolds, I'm being told. Two of Wands. Ooh. All right, so your twos is union, but it's also decisions as well. Wands is, for me, representing magic now. Magical wands. We have, all right. So sometimes the two can be a decision like which way, but for me, this is a union of your masculine and your feminine energy, pulling it in together to be more whole and more balanced so that you can create what you want with your wands. Thanks, Spirit. I don't usually read it like that. Thank you. All right. Do you want any more clarification on this? Who am I talking to? Not that many. Thank you. Spirit. Yep, thank you. Ace of Wands. There's your magic wand. Sorry, I'll show you. There's your magic wand, your ace, your brand new path. All right, so we need to, they're asking me to re-examine the traditions, your Hierophant. They're asking me if you can re-examine your traditions, wipe the slate clean, clear your mind, clear the slate and start looking at things from a different perspective here. I've got a lot of cards jumping out. Now I'm going to keep that one off to the side there. What have we got here? Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles in this particular visualization is being left out in the cold, but this is one walking away from the other. You may have to walk away from something because it's not satisfying. They're telling me somebody is breaking a pattern here. Right, and it's time for change, and it may be necessary to move in a different direction. Now we have the Hangman here. It's time to literally look at things from a different perspective. Flip it, invert it, look at it from a whole different perspective here. All right, why is this necessary, Spirit? All right, we're taking that one that got left behind. All right, there's your Ten of Pentacles. We're creating a new world here. Earthly realm. We are bringing in the new earth. We are creating the new earth, the new earthly realm. All right, this is, don't usually read it like this. They're telling me this is our new heaven on earth. In order to create that, we need to wipe the slate clean, they're telling me, and take a leap of faith in a whole new different direction, away from tradition. They're telling me again, away from tradition. Right, we've got, all right, I know I saw it. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Two of Cups. Now I said union or choices. We have both. We have choices. Now this particular one, all right, I don't read this like this. Every time I read, it's a different interpretation. This one is basically telling me the dragon is giving you your voice. The dragon, the knowledge, the wisdom, you're being handed the sword so you can use it to speak, to think clearly, to voice your thoughts, they're telling me. And it's, the wisdom has been given to you. Now it's always a choice to take that. So your Two of Swords can be represented, you know, by your blocked energy. Now it is a choice here. Are you going to pick up that sword? Are you going to accept this sword? Oh, they're showing me Arthur. Are you going to pull the sword out of the stone? Are you going to accept this sword of truth and use it? Now it's coming up on the Ten of Pentacles there. Are you going to use it to create your new earth? Now we have the Two of Cups here. Again, this could be balancing of masculine, feminine energy, or it could be a divine counterpart. Balanced energy within a union. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not going to go into that one too much because everybody's on a different path here. We're going to have one more. And I want to put that in the middle for future. It's not on any of these cards, they're telling me. We have the Lovers. This could be a divine union coming in for somebody. Now, every time I read this, I read it differently. Whatever has not been balanced in the past will be balanced in the future. They're telling me anything out of balance cannot survive in the earth that you are creating. So everything that comes in from this point on, if you choose to pick up the Sword of Truth, everything will be balanced in future. Now on the bottom of we've got the Page of Wands. This is about using magic in a different way, a whole new perspective. Again, you've got your dragon, you've got your wisdom, you've got your page energy, which is your apprentice, your novice, your enthusiastic energy here, but it's using magic in a different way. Here we have the Page of Swords. We're using our information in a different way. We're using our voice in a different way. Now, this particular one is so enthusiastic, he's forgotten his sword and shield on the wall, and he set fire to his knowledge. So they're telling me, although enthusiastic, just be mindful, you do your research first, and you don't forget to take your information with you. All right, so this is a whole new path that somebody's on here with a full energy. You've had to flip it upside down, flip the script, and look at things from a whole new perspective. But how do you put it into action and words? Okay, thank you, Spirit. 8 of Cups. You have to leave it behind. You have to abandon the old ways. You have to run away from the swamp monster. I'm not telling you what to do. This is the cards. I blame the cards. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Alright, this 9 of Wands, I don't usually read it like this, but they're showing me they're blindfolded. Now, this is cycles coming to an end, almost completed. 9 is almost complete. Your 10 is your complete. But we did have the 10 up there, didn't we? Yeah, we've already had the... No, we haven't. That was your last read. Okay, this is almost completed. Blindfolded. Facing your dragons. All right. They're telling me in this particular read, this is representative of, okay, you're going in blind. This is somebody that's, I mentioned the pineal gland. Now, this is somebody who's, there's a layer on your pineal gland that's not quite open yet. So somebody's doing their magic blindfolded at the moment. It's almost there to the 10. And I'm saying, I'm getting told wing it. Wing it. So somebody may have a fear, and they've got the blindfold on. They may have a fear of that last layer being stripped, because it is literally going to wipe your mind. It's going to wipe your mind clear. But it's necessary so you can embark on these new journeys. Thank you, Spirit. That one. 5 of Cups, disappointment in the past. Alright, notice how I don't know, I just threw that up there, the 5 of Cups, like, yeah, disappointment in the past. There's been some heartache, and there's been some things that haven't been fulfilling, but 5 is change. 5 is action. 5 is change, and I just wanted to throw that discarded away, because, yeah, okay, we have all got a past. And I'm being told to focus on these 2. Again, we've got a 2. We have the Magician and the Sun. Right, Magician card is your ultimate alchemist as well. We've got alchemy coming out again. Hello, beautiful. My kitten's just decided to come out here. Hello. Psst, psst. I was wondering if she would. Okay, so we've got the Magician card here, which is your ultimate alchemist, who can create, manifest. So whatever world you would like to create, whatever new earth, your heaven on earth is for you, you're more than capable of bringing it to light, bringing it to manifestation. Now this card for me is about the fire-breathing dragon leaving the legacy. It's literally leaving your crop circle on the ground, your legacy, leaving your mark for future generations. A very balanced energy here that I'm talking to, but they're telling me take the blindfold off when you're using your wand, because you have a whole new level of magic coming in. Oh, thank you. You've got a whole new level of magic coming in. If you can strip away tradition, completely strip away tradition, and go back to basics, they're telling me, go back to point 0, and start looking at it from a fresh new perspective, your pages. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else you want to say, Spirit? I was just curious what would come out if I actually read OPHIUCHUS energy. Do we have anything else, Spirit? I don't want to do an animal card. Oh, there. Oh, okay. I got a new deck. I have no idea how this is going to go. It's in Spanish. I don't know why. They told me to pick up this deck. I can't speak Spanish. Let's hope it's... All right, so the blindfold, we don't always have to understand. All right, thank you. That was my message. I only need one card. The message here is we don't always have to understand what we're doing. We don't have to be experts at what we're doing. Sometimes we need to put the blindfold on because it will all come to light anyway. So what have we got here? We have the King of Swords. I'm reading from the Marseille deck, the Tarot de Marseille, which is a French deck, but they've written it in Spanish. So we're going to throw the rules out the window again. Now, if you know me, I always throw the rules out the window, and this is the Hierophant that come up first, tradition. We don't have to do things by the book. Now, the King of Swords, this is, you've been given the gift of the gab. Use it. You've been given the voice, the sword. Now, I did say in the Two of Swords, are you going to pick up this sword and use it? Are you going to choose to pick up that sword, get out of your head and use your voice? And take some risks. Take some risks. All right, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you, Spirit. I hope that's a king. Actually, do you know what? That's actually the page. All right, they just told me that's not even the king. That's the page. Page of Swords. So we have to do things differently. New perspective, apprentice energy, novice energy. We have the Page of Swords. Thank you. That was for me. I heard that. Thank you. You haven't mastered it yet. You're not the king yet. Okay, so we're starting to do things differently from a different perspective. All right, thanks, Spirit. That was for me. Appreciate that. All right. I think I'm going to leave this message here. I'm not going to push my luck with that deck because I could completely stuff it up. Big deal. Take a leap of faith, I'm being told, but I'm not going to. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, we'll stick with it. We'll acknowledge that we're still at the page energy here with the new. And we've done enough new here for one reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. But we took a leap of faith and we did it. All right. Message was for you as well as for me. Don't get too stuck in your comfort zone and do things by the book all the time because we don't grow that way. That's not how we grow. Thanks, Spirit. All right, my message. Thank you. I appreciate you spending this time with me as I learn, we grow. Don't get stagnant. I'm being told don't get stagnant. All right. I'm going to leave this reading there. Right. Thank you for joining me on this as we explore different realms and different perspectives. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay open-minded. Much love.